I'm at REIT Week 2010 in Chicago, and I'm joined by Francis Salway, Chief Executive with Land Securities Group. Francis, can you tell me a little bit about how the fundamentals are in the UK market compared to the US or in other regions?
Well, I think, like the US, UK saw real transparency in the downturn, with businesses repositioning for different circumstances, values falling quite sharply. And what we've seen after the values have fallen, we've had really quite good recovery. Property values, commercial property values in the UK are probably up 12 to 15% from the low point.
Land Securities is obviously well positioned to take advantages of opportunities in the market. Do you foresee a number of acquisitions coming your way?
Certainly we're looking at acquisitions, and we think that more assets are going to be sold by banks starting from sort of spring 2010, and the process will gather momentum. That is the natural place to look for acquisitions, and there's been a certain amount of press coverage. We've been associated with possible transactions. We're certainly engaged in that area.
And did you have to slow down your development activity at all during the global economic crisis?
Well, we were delighted we did. 2008, we delivered 2.2 million square feet of office development in London. The next 3 years, we averaged just 200,000 square foot a year. But from spring of this year, we've started to build up the London development pipeline again, and in February, we announced the start on 3 projects.
And Land Securities became a REIT in 2007. How has that altered your operations and your growth going forward?
Well, 1st January 2007, which was the date that REITs came in the UK, happened to be the high point in share prices. So since then, there's been, because of market reasons, the opposite of growth. But actually, if you strip away that and you look at the fundamentals, we save probably 80 million a year in corporation tax, which is a benefit for our shareholders, and to the extent that we sell assets, we no longer pay capital gains tax. So there are real value creation benefits for shareholders, no tax.
And speaking of your shareholders, what is the most common question that shareholders are asking you today?
It's about, is the optimism about growth in London office rental values based on good fundamentals? And the answer is yes. Developers didn't overdevelop in 08-09. We've got vacancy rates peaked below even 2003. They're coming down. There's not a lot being developed. We think the outlook for growth in London office rental values is extremely good. We were the first to start development again in London. We've got the largest development pipeline in the city.
Great. Francis, thank you very much. For REIT.com, I'm Matt Bishar.